Hello everyone, this is Professor Hill, and this is a short video for our class, Introduction to Ethics, Philosophy 2306 here at St. Philip's College. This is the Summer 1 online version of the class, and we've been marching our way through this thing, and we're in week 3 now of our 5-week course. It is, like I said, it's Thursday the 21st, and we had an assignment that was due last night. That was discussion number 4, the Nash family. I'm sitting here grading those things right now. And again, people did exactly what I asked you to do, which is perfect, which was to wrestle with some of the questions. Um, it turns out it's one of these cases where it seems kind of simple at the beginning, but the more you get into it, and the more you see the questions that are raised by it, you realize there's a lot to think about, regardless of how you come out on the end, whether or not you thought it was a good thing, bad thing, in terms of what they did as a family, the choices they made. So, look, like I said, I'm working on those right now, trying to grade them, sort everything out. Um, I can also tell you that we have our next assignment due Sunday night. That's going to be the 24th. That's number 5, discussion number 5. That's about the boy that became a World War II vet at a very young age, very young. And that also raises some fascinating issues about how we apply some of the moral theories we've been talking about. Even some of our basic core principles about equality and fairness and justice, how do we apply them in the case that's coming up? And do you treat all the soldiers equally because they're all soldiers or sailors or airmen? Um, do you not treat them equally because one is so young that he needs to be in a different category? Or do you need to treat him differently and in a different category because he's not really a sailor? He's there under false pretenses, and that somehow vitiates or negates the whole arrangement. He's not really a veteran because he lied to get in. There's lots of great questions in this upcoming case study. So we'll wrestle with those. That's what we're dealing with next. But also, don't forget, here's the main thing you got to remember. This Sunday night is discussion number 5. That's number 5 out of 7. And then we're done. That plus the final exam. So we really are already now beginning to, now that we're at the end of week 3, we really have only got week 4, and then week 5 is the exam. So it's going to all wrap up pretty quickly here. I've been trying to respond to questions as they come in. Most people have been doing a really nice job, got things sorted out. But again, as always, if you do, let me know. The last thing I just want to say about the Nash family, like I said, I'm grading those now, and I'll make some more comments probably in terms of wrapping those up. You do need to know that that has now become a standard accepted medical practice. There were lots of people that expressed reservations in the early years about the process and about save your siblings. Now I can tell you that is just routine. And that's an interesting thing about how ethics in a society changes over time. Boy, I can tell you, once you move the goalposts, it just becomes easily and quite frankly accepted. It's just now part of the standard policy and procedures. There's a lot to think about there too. Anyway, listen, I'm going to wrap it up with just a short message for today. I'll give you another message after I finish grading discussion number 4, the Nash family. But be looking ahead to the boy this is the young veteran, the sailor. That's due Sunday night. And again, just like this one, there's a lot of issues which are kind of below the surface. So don't assume that it's simple and easy. Although, again, we'll split on this. I guarantee it will split. We're going to have people that say they should never have taken his medals away from him and give him a dishonorable discharge. Other people are going to say, no, look, he lied. He broke the rules. He was too young to be there. It is fascinating, though, that even where the military was, their take on it was, what he did was so bad when they caught him, he gets a dishonorable discharge and stripped of all of his medals. And yet, by the end of his life, he's completely reinstated with an honorable discharge and they reinstate all of his medals. And again, you got to remember, the facts of the case haven't changed. It's just the meaning that's assigned to them, the attitudes about what he did, was it right or wrong. Just the passage of time, that says a lot about ethics and the values and meanings of a society. I'll be curious to see what y'all think about it. It's an interesting case. All right, take care. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye.